What's up, Bionicle fans? You ask, we answer. Thousands of you posted questions online about Bionicle 2 Legends of Metra Nui. Sorry we weren't able to answer them all, but here are several that we thought you might find interesting. Jacob from the United Kingdom wants to know, what's the link between Bionicle Mask of Light and Bionicle 2 Legends of Metra Nui?
Jacob, good question. Legends of Metra Nui happens a long time before Mask of Light. So this is about the early years of Vekama.
Ian from the United States has a question. Why didn't the Matoran on Mata Nui talk about Metra Nui?
Ian, when the Matoran arrived on the island of Mata Nui, the Makuta erased their memories so they wouldn't remember Metra Nui. However, he failed to erase the memories of the Turaga so they could always carry on the legends.
James from the United Kingdom asks, will there be other islands in future sagas?
Hi, James. Well, I can tell you for sure that there's definitely going to be more islands and a lot more places to go in Bionicle in the coming years, but you're just going to have to wait and find out what they are.
Jared from the United States wants to know, can a Toa be rebuilt if it was destroyed?
A Toa can be rebuilt if it's destroyed, but it's very hard because it's biomechanical, so it takes a lot of skill to do it. It takes a skilled Turaga or a skilled Matoran to do it, but it's possible.
Ivan from Bulgaria has asked, how were the masks and discs of the Toa created?
Ivan, you asked how Kanohi masks and Kanoka discs were created. Well, all things in the Bionicle universe were somehow made from protodermis. And the protodermis is then specially fashioned in different parts of the island of Metra Nui into discs. The discs have different types of quality rating. Some Kanoka discs are rated very, very highly, and some Kanoka discs are used simply for sport. But the very best discs, the most sacred discs of all, are the ones that get used to be made into great Kanohi masks.
Joe from the United Kingdom wants to know, where do the Toa stones come from?
You know, Joe, that's a really good question because not even the Matoran of Metra Nui know themselves, to be perfectly honest. The original Toa stones were created to create Toa, and then in turn the Toa Metru created the Mata Nui Toa stones so more Toa would follow in their footsteps.
Peter from the United States asks, are the Vaki good or evil?
Well, Peter, are the Vaki good or evil? Well, the truth is that they do whatever they're told. They're following authority, and it just so happens that they're following the authority of Turaga Duma. So, they're not good, they're not bad, they're just biomechanical creatures with a job to do.
Michael from Singapore would like to know, what are the highest and deepest points of Metra Nui?
Michael, the highest point is the Colosseum, the lowest point is the archives of Onu Metru, way down below the city.
Tyler from Canada would like to know, what is the power of the 6 great discs combined together?
Good question, Tyler. If you take all 6 great discs and put them together, you'll have the power of time. You'll be able to change time.
Alexander from Singapore writes, will Makuta ever return?
Well, you know, Alexander, at the end of Mask of Light, the Makuta perished, and the Toa Nuva haven't seen him since. But with the Makuta, you never know.
Austin from the United States has an interesting question. If you could be a Bionicle, who would you be and why?
I'd definitely be Tahu. He's a cool guy. He's a hot-tempered guy who knows how to control a crew, but also sometimes loses his head and can't kind of control everybody. But also this about him surfing on lava, what must be the coolest thing in the world to be able to do.
Well, that's easy for me. I'd be Nokama. She's our girl, and I just think she's really wonderful. I love her abilities of translation, and she's strong and she's tough. Yet she's the one who, I call her I like to think of her as the soul of the group, the one who holds all of them together.
I think I'd have to be Kopaka. He's my favorite because I like the fact that he's cool and calm and collected in moments of madness.
I'll be Tahu. I think that was the first very cool guy that we launched, the Red Toa. And he's so cool. If you see the animation, he's surfing down the lava. That's simply the best. So he's a good old guy.